Ivor Snyder. Is Lily with her?
No, she's not.
Oh. Why would she be coming here then? Will you tell her that You tell her I'm still sleeping and that the doctor's orders that I'm not to be disturbed.
Oh, come on. You sure you don't want to see her? Maybe she knows when Lily's coming home.
No. No, Lily. Get rid of her, Tony.
All right.
Boy, did I make a mistake when I hired Holden Snyder to work in my stables.
But why? I mean, he's wonderful with the horses.
Yeah, he comes from a greedy family.
What makes you say that? The Snyders are the warmest, loveliest people, and they've been nothing but great.
Yeah,
Lily.
they're great. They look like the Waltons. Scratch them, and you can smell the greed.
I don't know where you get these silly ideas from.
Darling, let's just not go into sordid details.
Excuse me. I just want to let you know Ivor has gone.
Did she say what she came by for?
No, but Mrs. Walsh, she said she would be in touch with you about a matter of utmost importance to both of you.
So, John, if you need me, I'll be at the Snyders.
Wait a minute. When are you going to start studying?
All right, give me a break. I'm on vacation here.
You heard what the administrator said up in Cambridge. If you don't get good grades and high SATs, you're not going to get in there, my
I know,
man.
you don't have to tell me that. I'm going to study all weekend.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Well, he's up awful early.
Yeah, he's off to see Lily Walsh. Can't wait. Don't ask me why.
I think it's at that age, John. His healthy hormones are running rampant.
Well, I just wish he'd point those hormones at somebody else. He's not thinking of himself.
You want my advice, John?
What's that?
Butt out.
Is that any way to talk to your filthy father?
Who taught me never to mince words?
Yeah, that's my biggest mistake. What are you going to do today?
First stop, Diana's.
Why?
Because I saw an ad in this morning's Argus. There's an apartment on board that's for rent. Good money, and, I needed it.
Come on, Lisa owns that place. You know that.
I'm not divorcing Lisa.
There are got to be 100 different places in Oakdale better that you could live in.
I can't afford. I've come to realize the cops are badly underpaid.
Tell me something, speaking of cops. This Cummings kidnap murder case, they haven't finished that up yet. What's the holdup here?
I think the holdup's name is Averill Hobson.
You mean the district attorney?
Yeah, a publicity-hungry district attorney. He's got a one-track mind leading right to the governor's mansion.
You think he's using this case for good press?
Bingo. He'd murder his mother to get reelected in November.
Maybe I should vote for him.
Well, I'll tell you, if he makes it to the governor's mansion, I'm out of the States.
Well, then why not wait till after the election to look for an apartment?
Nice try. Would you like a ride?
Yeah, I'd like one.
Good. Oh, I'm on my way to Lisa's.
I hope the apartment leaks.
Of course I'll be there.
Who called so early?
Oh, Dr. Peretti. You know, he's really starting to get on my nerves.
What can we do to soothe you? This is one day I can't afford to have you upset.
Oh, you're absolutely right. I almost forgot.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Honey, coffee? Yes, please. Did you finally get some sleep last night? Yeah, talking to you guys really helped.
Good.
What do you plan to do with your day today, young lady?
Well, first I'm going to go to the library and bone up on 18th century romantic poets. And then I'm going to help Grandma with her thank you notes for last night's party.
Well, in that case, I expect my note to be in blank verse.
Funny, what are you guys doing today?
It's my day to see Dr. Samuels and have the amniocentesis.
And I'm going to be there for moral support.
You bet you are, and I cannot wait to hear that we have a healthy baby.
You have to wait 4 to 6 weeks for the results.
I know.
Can I go? I mean, I know that you won't know the results right away, but I'd really like to be there.
Well, I don't know. Can you arrange it?
Well, I think as chief of staff, I might be able to pull a few strings.
Well, you certainly have earned the right to be there. You certainly put your life on the line to save the baby and me. And it's the most beautiful, unselfish thing that anyone has done for me in my whole life.
Well, I like that.
Lisa,
Well,
we got a
hi.
slight problem I need to talk to you about.
Oh, no, you mean I can't finish my coffee?
No, I'm
first?
afraid not. No.
Oh, Chet.
Another pot of coffee?
Another pot of coffee.
You got it.
Thank you.
Brian McCall is reaching his deadline. He needs to know what kind of ads we're going to be running in the Argus. Unfortunately, we don't have a name for the restaurant. Now, I've been racking my brain, but I can't come up with a thing.
Well, now, darlings, last night Earl came up with a wonderful idea.
Why didn't you tell me that?
Well, he didn't think of it until about 3 a.m.
I beg your pardon.
That's perfectly all right, Tom. Anyway, he thought of it. Well, now, look, it's not totally original, but it's kind of cute. The Mona Lisa. You see, M-O-N, that would stand for Montgomery. And the Lisa, well, that's self-explanatory. Huh?
I kind of like it. What do you think?
And then Earl said, well, he thought it would be kind of a good idea to take a Da Vinci portrait and hang it in the foyer out there where Caroline Cummings' picture used
Like
to
the
be.
Mona Lisa.
Yeah, you guessed it.
It's universal.
And?
It's cultured. It has a song. Sure.
Oh,
it's
great.
Fine. Well then, Mona. It's awesome. Oh, come on.
But I...
No, Tom, darling.
Hi, Lisa, I came about the ad in the paper for the apartment, and I can see this isn't a good time. Why don't I come back another...
No, wait, darling. Don't you think that it would be a good idea if you talked to Tom first before you took the apartment?
You know, it's funny, because John was telling me it would be a bad idea to rent for my mother-in-law.
What? John doesn't know what he doesn't know what he's talking about. No, really. I want to be helpful. I don't want to interfere. I will respect your wishes.
Thank you. Okay. The apartment.
Yes. All right. I'll have Chet show you the apartment, okay?
Thank you.
Chet, darling, would you find the keys to the apartment that we want to rent, the suite that we want to rent?
Morning.
Tom?
Think we could go somewhere and talk? Away from here?
No, because we don't have anything more to talk about.
You ready?
Yes.
You know, if she would just sit still and listen to me for 5 minutes.
All right, now, Tom, you just don't ever give up.
Did you hear what she just said?
Yes, all right, now I want you to hear what I have to say, Thomas Christopher Hughes. If you love this woman as much as you say you do, you will go after her, and you will not give her up, not without a fight. And it is too early in the morning for me to take that wicked witch of Oakdale. I cannot face her. Oh, Lucinda, dear. Well, hello. What do I owe the surprise?
Good morning. Is that Craig Montgomery I see over there?
Oh, yes, indeed. It certainly is. Craigie and I are working on the opening of Caroline's. And, I do hope you don't hate me for just taking it away from you.
No, not a bit. Doug Cummings' old restaurant and my old assistant into the bargain. I never did like hand-me-downs myself.
Yes, well, I'm sure you didn't come over here this early in the morning to congratulate me. So what may I do for you?
You can give a wonderful, elegant party for these two beautiful young people.
Well, how's she doing, Audrey?
Everything's fine. I was able to withdraw a sample of the amniotic fluid.
It's amazing you can do that without hurting the baby.
Well, we take a sonogram first to determine the position of the baby in the womb so we can avoid it.
So how long now before we'll get the results?
It usually takes about 4 to 6 weeks, but our chief of staff here is pushing me for a rush on this one.
How can you tell if the baby's going to be healthy and normal before it's born?
Well, and we can't tell everything. But amniocentesis gives us a complete chromosomal picture of the baby. And that's especially important in women over 35 where there's a greater risk of Down syndrome.
It's going to be all right. It's going to be just fine.
You bet it is. It's going to be perfect. Listen, I just got this feeling. And all the bad times are behind this. And ahead, there's nothing but good times for all of us.
Thank you. Good morning, Miss Talbot.
Is it, Mr. Hobson? I can't tell from in here.
Well, there's still a chill in the air, but spring is definitely moving in.
Well, I don't think you came here to discuss the weather.
No. There are a few more things I would like to talk to you about concerning our investigation.
You know I'll do anything to see justice done and Douglas's murderers punished.
Well, I'll be talking to both Kim and Frannie Hughes later on today, and I would like to arrange a session with you. But I imagine you would want your attorney here when we talk.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Hobson. I'm resigned to spending the rest of my life in prison. And unlike Kim and Frannie, I have nothing to hide.
All right, then, if there are no objections, I'd like to Go to work on a few things right now.
Please, go ahead. I'll gladly tell you anything you want to know.
Stay tuned for Capital. Next on most of these CBS stations. Fashions by I. Kleinfeld and Son. Furs by Christie Brothers. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.